When someone gets hurt on the job, do you know if it was an unsafe act or unsafe condition? The answer to this question is a big part of the premiums that you pay for your workers' comp. Hi, Ryan Hanley here, founder of Rogue Risk, where we do insurance differently, specifically by giving you knowledge, insights, and education so that you can make the right insurance decision for your business. Today, we're talking about taking control of your workers' compensation insurance program so that we can take control of your total cost of risk, so that we can lower your total cost of risk. But to do this, we need to understand the concept of unsafe acts versus unsafe conditions. And one of these gives us insight into our employees and all the way down to an specific employee versus our business, our operations, and our processes. The reason it's important to understand this distinction is because in taking control of our total cost of risk, we have to examine our business deeper. Now, very few organizations do this unless they're working with Rogue or the few other agencies in the country that operate the way we do when it comes to workers' comp. But the idea here is we need to examine, is this a process that's creating an issue? Or is it a piece of machinery? Or is it a specific way in which we're doing business? Maybe there's been lacerations on 3 different employees' hands because a specific piece of machinery in our manufacturing plant doesn't have a guard properly aligned, and all we need to do is make a small adjustment to a piece of equipment and we'll drastically reduce the frequency and severity of injuries that we have to our employees. Maybe there's a certain combo of employees who sit in a truck together that go do work that when they're together, they don't pay attention, they goof around, and they tend to get hurt. Or any employees who are working in crew with these individuals or a specific individual tends to get hurt. Or maybe there's a certain program manager or project manager who does not operate from the same safety requirements that organizationally you push down, that safety manager doesn't enforce. And individuals under his or her guidance are getting injured. These are the kind of things that we get to see and can fix so we can pull out systemic problems inside our business, which ultimately helps us limit the number of injuries that we have, get people back to work faster because they're not having as severe of injuries, and ultimately reduce our workers' comp premiums and the total cost of risk to our business. So the takeaway from this video should be, every time an injury occurs, we should be classifying it was this an unsafe act? An employee walked out onto the top of a ladder and was reaching out to grab something off a second-story roof of a building, which ultimately is unsafe. Go get a proper ladder, have someone supporting you underneath, make sure that everything is safe, right? That's an unsafe act. An unsafe condition would be a piece of machinery or a process or a way of doing business that is consistently creating injuries in employees. And by designating these classes and then dissecting them specifically, we can figure out where problems occur, either in a specific individual that may need additional training, or, as the most draconian method, may need to be let go from the business. Or is it a piece of machinery or a process that we can improve, fix, replace to reduce injuries in our business? Either way, by thinking deeper about our workers' comp, that's how we take control of our workers' compensation insurance and bring our total cost of risk down so that we can add profit and margin to our business. That's what we help you do here at Rogue Risk. If this is the kind of conversation that you would like to have with your insurance professional, if you'd like guidance through this process, give us a call. 518-960-6600. You can ask for me specifically. Ask for Ryan. 518-960-6600. We'd love to work with you. Go Rogue.